portion, here we were able to see things move in slow motion a little bit. Okay, I'll let it play.
Oops, sorry.
I actually feel like there's a little bit more motion on the right side than there is on the left, looking at that.
Is that when I'm making the sounds?
Mm-hmm.
It's your nightlife.
Okay, so you see all this black area, that's
Yeah.
a gap
That's the count.
between the two vocal folds, okay? So normally the vocal folds, they should move out like that when you breathe. This is the tip of my
Right.
fingers at the front, okay?
Right.
And when you talk, they should come together and completely close so that there's no gap between, okay? And they vibrate like this when you talk,
Right.
okay, hundreds of times a second. Yours are opening up only a little bit. Normally they should open up to almost about 45 degrees or so, okay? Yours only opens up maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 degrees,
Yeah.
okay? So the air that you breathe goes through the vocal folds to get down to the lungs. So you have a very narrow airway, okay? And they're not coming together completely when you talk, so there's a gap there, and that allows air to escape a little bit, and you have a little bit of a breathy voice on top of that.
Yeah.
Plus, you're speaking at a higher pitch than you normally would
Yes.
have probably
Yes, it
before
is.
this all started.
Yes.
Right. I don't know if that's just something that you developed as compensation
I think so.
to try to produce a voice. Now, I saw you had a note from Ann Kearney. Did you work with her on some voice therapy?
Well, she just did a consultation
Uh-huh.
and told me at that point,
Uh-huh.
Dr. Sunwoo thought he might have to do a laryngectomy.
Oh, okay, so it was to talk about after laryngectomy what the
right.
plan would be.
Right.
Okay, so the problem with the vocal folds not moving on both sides is it's a difficult problem because we have to be able to have way for you to breathe, and we'd like to have your vocal folds come together to talk.
Right.
The breathing part is taken care of by the tracheostomy right now, so you don't have any problems breathing because we're bypassing the whole system. And actually, when I took it out and put my thumb over it, it seems like you breathe okay actually without.
Not
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah,
but
not the way you were before, but you're getting enough air in so that you don't, just sitting here you don't get short of breath. I expect that if you were walking or going upstairs, you would probably get short of
I
breath.
do.
So that takes care of the breathing. The talking, part of it is that you're speaking at a higher pitch to try to compensate, I think.
Yes.
But also you do have that gap because the vocal folds aren't coming together.